Hey guys, Shadow Heart 1995 here, aka Steven Medhurst. I got top 8 at regionals on the weekend, playing this cool deck called Odion. It's a TCG exclusive. Let's come into it. So, play standard. So these are only my hand traps. So this is obviously the non-engine. I just straight to start off because everyone's playing these. Reason why I'm playing Droll because it's just really good in the format. Nib was like, I would say subpar. It like won me a game against boys. Other than that, I didn't really do much. But it's good to have because sometimes when you're trying to break boards, you just need it. My other non-injured is Fenway. Fenway's pretty good. It's really solo as YSL. Like a lot of people don't expect it. You really just go summon Fenway and they go, whoa, I've never seen this card because it hasn't been played in a lot of formats. But it's one of the best cards to play in this deck because you can just use it to make Rabbit and a Wing too. It's just really free body. Okay, so my other non-engine is the Heavenly Prison. I'll tell you why I play it later, but it's a very good card. It's one of the best cards in the deck. So that's my non-injured monsters. For my Odions, just play 3 of Nubis, once little Scorpion guy, 3 Temple to Kings because you need it. I wouldn't play anything less than this. You play one of this because you just full stand combo with that. Mark searches for the Temple, and Nubis searches for Mark. They kind of all synergize together. This all is one card combo for my combo I'll show at the end. My non-engine too is just Prosperity, Cobble to Grave, and Terraforming. Pretty standard. Cobble to Grave to stop Droll, because Droll kills this whole deck. Even Imperm, not Imperm, sorry, Vela or Ash kind of kills this deck too. So I just needed it. So that's just for my spells and monsters. So going to my traps, so this is the inbuilt Odion traps. So just 3 of this, 1 of the Nubis, and 3 of the Negate. So you use this card with this card. So you set it off the field spell. Then you can go Temple King straight away summon. It sets this, and then you can also summon this. Makes the fusion that I'll show you later in the video. Essentially, you need to max out on these. I saw a lot of deck profiles on maxing it. I thought that was kind of weird because these 2 are the best cards in your deck. They kind of synergize so well together. And you just play 1 in the counter trap because you can search it off mark. It's really a counter trap that you can search. It's pretty broken. My non-engine traps, or I guess Floodgates. Thomas Phone, 3 Doom Mechanic, and 3 Evenly. So 3 Evenly just because I can't win every dice, so I need to go second sometimes, so I just need something else. Doom Mechanic was very good. This was actually the MVP, apart from Thomas Phone. A lot of times going second, you just set it, and they try and kill you, and you go Doom Mechanic. It kind of passes their whole turn, and don't know how to detonate, don't know how to have anything, because you only have like 1 set anyway. Because if you pass going first and they bait out all your traps and stuff and you do them against your last card, you really just flip that, they just can't play. Same as concept of Malice, but it's actually better against Malice because it sends all the wings away, which is essentially why we played it. Time Phone, this card's just broken with the Heavy Prison. So what you do is you literally, Heavy Prison, right? You set this and then you tribute these 2 monsters because they're both normals. When you flip it up, because you always have these 2, and you can also summon these 2 under Tyrant's Phone, which just makes them more broken. We found this out ages ago, but we were trying to figure out what was the best way to search for the card, because we were playing free at first with Pot Extravagance and stuff, but then we realized this card is just really good, and you just set it off, and once it's banished, then you can just really just play with the other cards and just win from there. So we'll go to the extra deck, and I'll show you why the Prison's really good. So we play a card called Granite. So Granite actually searches for the board. So you're actually guaranteed, some games you're actually guaranteed that combo, which makes it very broken. Like, once you get this resolved with Friendly and this, they just can't out it, or they just can't beat over, even with the Silicon Rabbit, which I played 2 of. I do want to play 3. The reason why I didn't play 3, because I wanted to play other cards like SP, last time for Redoer. So Redoer, this card's really good because if you have a trap under it, it becomes a Phoenix Wind Blast, which is just mega broken. Vars is just an Omni-Gauge, it's really strong, and these guys are actually reptiles. with the Fusion. So the Fusion is one of the best cards in the deck. So if you have this and the level 6, you can make a Lars, and Lars has just quick effect abilities, pretty good. This one just because both your traps, so just say you use both your traps and you make this by contact fuse, you just shuffle them back to the back row and then you just do it again next turn. Another card I played was Link Spider, because Link Spider sometimes you just needed to make it to make a rabbit. SP Little Knight, because Little Knight's pretty good. It just outs a lot of boards. Play Varudis. This card's really good because you get this guy and Anubis, and surprisingly just sitting on this card of battling, destroying all their cards, or having it on negate's pretty good too. Zeus, because Zeus with like Granite or Widor is pretty good, or Vase, because sometimes you use one negate with the Vase and you have no materials, so you just make a Zeus on top just to have like a material in case they because a lot of people like to destroy your traps and you just get a Zeus. I played 2 Typhon. Reason why I played 2 Typhon, I should have played 3 honestly, because this card's the best card in the extra deck. You literally, every time you make this card, I feel like you're winning, because then it just outs Detonator, outs anything that's 3k or over. It's just so strong. And sometimes you just don't want to deal with a Detonator, so you just summon it, and you just set up like 5 sets, and they can't do anything about it. They just kind of look at you like, oh no, I can't do anything. I played Cowboy, because Cowboy, ironically, it's kind of funny, right? So if you have 2 of these guys and 2 of these guys, that's 7-2. And if you make Cowboy, you actually kill him for 8k on the dot. It's one of the reasons why I played it. And then the mystery card is Crazy Beast. It's just a rank 6. It just outs back row. It won me my first game of the regionals because I made Crazy Beast, got rid of the plug-in, and then they tried to kill it, came back, made SP Little Knight, banished their cost for the whole game, and pretty much it's just an extra standard. So for the side deck, this one here, for the side deck, nothing too crazy. I played 1 statue, because the statue, we were maining it before, but it didn't really, because when you lose the dice roll, it doesn't do anything for you. But like, some games you just need it. Like, when I was versing like random decks, like I versed Dennis, I versed Modius, I started it in because like, you just need something to pop, and you don't want them to keep having too much bodies. It's just for the random matchups, honestly. Iron War and Eradicator, because you can just set off Ward, and beats Mars. This beats any spell deck, just in case they had like Storm and stuff. But most of the time you're negating it with the level 6 anyway. My other cards were Free Judgment, so again, just beating like any back row back row removal. I played 2 Dark Aura. I might bump this up to 3, and actually my main deck it over evenly. Evenly was subpar. Dark Aura just actually, every time I drew this card, it actually won me the game, I feel like, because they'll make totally awesome in Wizel, or they'll just make a big board that I couldn't out unless I had this card. So Dark Aura is probably going to be main deck in the future, but it's just one of the best cards in the format right now. 2 talents. I thought that was fine. It was okay. I wouldn't main deck it, but I might add a 3rd one. Pulsing Stone. I started in twice. It's essentially like Talon's Phone, but just a weaker version of it. I don't think I'll be playing in the future because you don't need it. You just kind of already have Talon's Phone to do the same thing. And just back row hate, just in case I verse the mirror. So Eradicator is also good in the mirror too, because you just call traps and they kind of just fold. And Lightning Storm and Feather Dust is just good against any like back row that you might be struggling against. Most of the time it's for Blue Eyes, because Blue Eyes is actually the worst matchup for this deck. But we realized after playing Ward of the Heavy Prison, it actually becomes a lot better. So they could be cut, but I still like it because it's good against the mirror match. And that's pretty much my deck. Shout out to me, shout out to Annie, shout out to George, shout out to the boys that helped me out with this deck. Shout out to the locals at 7 Hills, new shop Kid and Play. And yeah, this is my deck I got top 8 regionals with. See you in the next video.